All right, we are setting up and ready to go. So, welcome to another exciting matchup today. Actually, we got two and another one happening in 30 minutes, all simultaneously. But yeah, this is the Radio versus Andie matchup, and while that's happening, we have another one with HD Lax versus Joven. And that'll be happening on SpeedGaming 4, so if you want to go check that out. And the third one will be happening on SpeedGaming 5 with Pharaoh versus Elite Spud. So this is kind of like a bit of a we gotta get yourself set up a multicast going, and you'll get to see all three of those matches. But yeah, so their timers are about to start. I mean, just gotta wait and see how far I need to sync these up. But yeah, this is just kind of a funny thing going on right now. Andie needs to be about 17 seconds. Let me see. Try to get these synced up real quick. But yeah. Yeah, get your multicast going with SpeedGaming 3, 4, and 5, and you'll get to see all these Luigi's Mansion matches going up. Alright, perfectly synced. Just about. But yeah, about our runners in this race. It's been a little while for these people to have been running this game, but Radio, as far as I know, he's going to be, implementing some the new strats. I'm sure in this run where we get like the one cycle for Area 1, and then no, I think that's about it. But yeah, I don't think he ever goes for. I don't think he's ever gone for the one cycle on King Boo. But yeah, I'm mostly just hoping that these guys don't have any trouble with Area 1. Hopefully they don't miss any doubles here. That was a very nice double from Radio. And just following up Andie as well. Oh, there we go. I will just point out that Radio has quite a bit more experience in this game. And he knows a lot of the fast strats. Oh, that was weird. Andie accidentally walked around that garbage ghost, and he might need to, oh, you're, alright, he's safe. But I don't know, will he be safe from that poison mushroom? Or will they? Sorry.
Mario!
Well, no problems. No problems here. It was just a little mishap from that first garbage ghost. But overall, they're not doing too bad. Yeah, whenever a ghost despawns like that, they usually have to wait 3 seconds for the ghost to spawn again. So yeah, when we're doing Neville, I will mention that, like, we can actually just tether the vacuum immediately. Oh, but the book, actually hit Andie there. So yeah, no, Luigi's vacuum hitbox kind of extends behind Luigi. Oh my god, they are having the worst time with this ghost. It's that darn book. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mario.
But I'll be interested to see if Andie does the Chauncey setup here. Radio's going to be doing his standing up against the wall here in a particular spot, so he doesn't trigger the cutscene with Chauncey. So yeah, when we shoot the ball, you know, or rather when we spawn Chauncey, usually a cutscene will play, but if we're stepped out of its like range to trigger that cutscene, then we can freely move around and shoot the ball. But yeah, it's kind of like a 3-second cutscene from the looks of it, maybe. You know, and so I will just... Oh my god, Radio, you did that same mistake again. Or was it Radio? Or maybe it was a... Maybe it was a... Null or something, I forget. But I swear that same mistake has happened before. From somebody. Oh, and the ball... And he gets hit by the ball again! Or not again, but he gets hit by it and now he has to redo the cycle. Oh man, and that just gave Andie a little bit of a catch-up here. Come on. That is... Okay, I don't know what... I've never seen this particular setup before, but I don't know how well that's supposed to work. But it doesn't seem like it's very good to do when you need a backup. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna avoid the balls. Now, if he can get this one cycle... Oh, not quite. I think he was early, but... Or maybe... I have to look back at that, because he was either early or he was too slow on the R pump. It might have been both, I'm not sure. But yeah, so Andie's currently in the lead right now. I will switch to them. Man, the Area 1 is probably going to be the new cursed, like, part of the run. I know it's, like, heavy. I know it's a place where we heavily reset. Because it's, like, at the beginning of the game. Yeah, man, it's like nothing was going... It didn't seem like anything, or, yeah, each runner had something that they were having issues with. So I think... Let me just bump this up just a little bit. If that's a little bit better volume-wise, just let me know. But yeah, Andie went for the traditional 2-cycle, I noticed. And if I'm remembering right, it's about like a 3-second, you know, faster cycle over the slower 2-cycle with the 3 sets of rocking horses. Well, Radio has plenty of opportunities to make a comeback, so... We'll just see how this works out for... starting off in the ballroom here. Okay, going for the traditional doubles. Yeah, this has probably been like pre-pandemic or something. Before 2020. And like everybody only knew how to do these doubles. And then we started doing this 6-piece here. I don't really know if that... Oh, but he misses 2. Oh, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Radio is just losing more time because of that. And Andie gets the... No, I don't think that was early release, was it? Radio doesn't get it either. But yeah, 50-50 chance neither one of them gets it today. We'll have to check to see if the other 2 matches happening, if they get early release, and then we'll just be able to, what do you call it? Just check on them. Oh, alright, he gets the double. Radio falling up behind. So yeah, early on, it seems like Radio has just been making mistakes that are a bit more catastrophic than what Andie has gone through. And so, with this next part, we're just going to see how RNG is going to treat them. Like, a number of 50 boos just came out of that little trap door there, and King Boo with them. We're required to just get 40 out of the 50 boos. Along with, like, collecting keys that progress throughout the mansion. Starting off in the parlor room, we will see if the game's going to let us get this, he's setting up for a tech skip here. Oh, and he gets it. Yep, the decoy was hiding underneath that tablecloth. Same exact RNG for Radio, and first try RNG for Andie. Yeah, Radio's definitely making up some time already, but... Oh, good read on that find for Andie. That room can be very deceiving when you when you first enter it, because the radar is rapidly blinking, either because he's hiding in that wardrobe or in the shoe rack on the other side of the door. So yeah, I mean, I think the best part was that they both got tech skip, so they managed to each, like... Uh-oh. They both managed to, skip a text box that plays whenever you get the first boo, and EGAD gives you this long text. Okay, a little bit of a disconnect from the video there. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully Andie isn't splicing the run. Yeah, it was a bit of capture card issue, I guess. So looks like okay, the boo is hiding in those chairs on the left for radio. That is honestly like the worst place for this boo to hide. Alright, Andie is a vacuumer, vacuuming the toilet to save a few frames. I am unfortunately the only few that are still humping the toilet for just consistency's sake. Alright, after mirror warping, going into this mirror next to the fortune teller. This mirror, despite it being a mirror, does not let you mirror warp with the Game Boo horror. I would just love just to like test it out as an experiment, just to see what would happen if you could use that mirror as a mirror warp, and you know, the image is just like rotating while looking all stretched. Because it is a super wide mirror reflecting the room. Okay, hopefully. Alright. We get the warp. We get the save and quit with the fire. Radio's having a little bit of trouble, but he gets the boo. So yeah, when we this is just going to help us reset the butler cycle. Because when you reset the butler cycle, if you do this fast with lighting up the candles, you should meet the butler up in the hallway up to the corner. But I think both of them just got a pretty similar butler cycle. They're going to be meeting it halfway through this hallway here. Radio's was just a little bit better. But yeah, man, these runners are not that far apart. I would say they're like 5, 6, 7 seconds. They're 7 seconds apart. Now I'm only going to prophesize that I don't think either one of these is going to get the cutscene skip. In laundry room. Yep. They're both just going ahead and grabbing it. Oh, actually, Radio got the... Never mind, Radio got the cutscene skip. I didn't even... Okay, cool. So he just made up a little bit of time. I think it was like 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, but who gets the best RNG? Oh, he gets the RNG. So right there, their lead is just... Or the lead has just flipped. Now, I'll just wait and see if Radio managed to extend his lead after leaving the hidden room here. Oh, but those bats! Oh! He manages to avoid getting struck. Oh, okay. And he gets the triple and doesn't lose the other ghost. Man, that was very, very risky. I didn't even see what actually happened there. Alright, and he gets a little bit of RNG. Better RNG in the laundry room. Not going for tech skip, which is understandable. That tech skip is not easy to do. Especially when you have that decoy in the way. So, let's see, I think radio now has like a 9 or 10 second lead. Yeah, it's about 10 seconds now. I'm going to switch. And he gets... Let's see. Melody, what are you going to play for us today? The Mario Bros. 3 theme.
Oh yeah.
And I think Andie just got the same music too.
Mario.
Oh, okay, Boo might be hiding in the piano. It is. Okay, pearls do not get in the way. Yeah, pearls are just always in the way when you're trying to catch a Boo. Alright, that Boo is either... Oh, he was hiding in that violin.
Mario.
But thankfully he didn't have to look too... Andie didn't have to look too far to find where the Boo was hiding. Oh, I can see Radio was trying to spawn the... Oh, he did. Yeah, you could spawn the water element with your vacuum as you're collecting that metal. Okay, decoy, unfortunately. So yeah, he's doing those R pumps and Boo drags to get yourself closer to the door. It's going to be a very useful trick to pick up when you're doing the basement Boo later on. Truly one of the runs. Yeah, this is truly a run happening. Or rather, a race happening. Oh, okay. And if Radio just kind of stood there for a couple more seconds, he would have gotten that double. Yeah, maybe Andie could pick up some time and catch up. Oh, not... Well, actually, it worked. Yep. Yeah, the distance those two ghosts can be is actually very wide, and it can still work. The trick is you just have to be very close to the middle one there. And it should work generally. Oh, that was a clean suck up from Bogmeyer. Oh, needs to maintain control. And he gets the one cycle too. Alright, so I mean, so far it's like, they're still within 20 seconds apart. Maybe 15. But yeah, this is not a one-sided race right now. It's still very close. I'm just going to... Okay. So yeah, here we go. Area 3 is probably considered the most cursed area in the game. In my opinion. But, you know, it's also very good for comebacks. So you never know, this game could surprise me.
Mario.
This game could very much surprise me, where if, like, and Radio just loses the Tea Room Boo or Nana Boo, and then Andie gets all the boos. And he'll just be probably be in the lead if that were to happen. Yeah, but I will just say though, if you want to guarantee that the boo doesn't escape in Nana's room, just collect all the pearls. Alright, we're gonna be stopping in this room for a bit to collect this key. It's actually an optional room, and this key is only used for one purpose, and that's just to backtrack to the Area 2 hallway so we can clear another room with Mario's item and get a boo. Radio's gonna be going for another potential tech skip here. I don't know if that tablecloth is off halfway, but if it is, then that means when he catches this boo, it'll skip the text box from EGAD. Now, early on, these text boxes are generally short, so they'll probably only save you like a couple seconds every time, but...
Oh yeah.
Oh, and also it skips playing the cutscene of Luigi catching the boo. I don't think he's going to be getting this text box skip. Yeah. Unfortunately, because the boo is hiding in the worst place he could be. That just wasn't going to work out for Radio. Getting blocked by the bowling ghost there. Yeah, Tunia's got like one of those ghosts that has like the strongest pull. But it's very easy to one cycle for the most part. Okay. Yeah, so long as that boo isn't trying to run away. Oh, but he was double cackling way too much. Oh, that is... Okay. So when we say double cackling, we mean he got hit stun to a... Like, I don't know how quickly he went through all... I don't know how quickly he was getting hit stunned. But it's like... That just pretty much ruined one cycling that boo. And you know, for a boo that has like 50 HP or something, you would not expect that sort of thing to happen. So yeah, I mean, Abu has about 15 hit stuns that you can kind of like exploit, and then he'll be forced to run away. You know, once you've exceeded your 15 hit stuns and R pumps, and yeah, he just runs away. And look at that, he meets him right back up in Nana's. It's honestly not the worst thing to happen in Area 3. There are definitely a lot more punishing things that can happen. And also nice that the Boo decided to switch into the table as well. And he gets that one cycle, so that was a really nice recovery, I think. Alright, so I'm hoping Radio doesn't have too much trouble with the moonshot here. Hopefully he just takes his time. It doesn't you know, get it 3, takes his time and doesn't have to do 3 attempts. I think that looks good. Yep, that looks good. Because, yeah, missing one would just lose you about, like, 8 seconds. Compared if you were just taking your time. Lining up the shot. Because the shot is not very, you know, clear on where you're supposed to aim. So I didn't exactly see what time he got.
Mario.
But it's a 31:18 as he's leaving.
Mario. Mario.
Oh, that's too far to the left.
Mario.
Just barely. Okay, that works. Yeah, the visual cue is that we tried to leave a very small gap between Luigi's shoulder and the vacuum nozzle as we're aiming. Yeah, from the looks of things, I can definitely say Radio is about 1 minute ahead. Yeah, he is like over a minute ahead.
Mario.
He's getting really good luck on the Boo RNG. As long as he... Oh, okay. Well, as long as the Boo doesn't escape. Oh, that was close. So, yeah, I guess he's gonna be disturbing Pablo right now and taking the mirror warp of shame. The mirror warp of shame, oh no. Pablo, I hope you're not watching this. But yeah, he's very likely asleep right now, and he might be, he might have, sensed a disturbance. I don't know. Alright, good on Andie for getting that triple there. It looks like the Boo might be hiding on right side. Usually, I think it's typically... I shouldn't say that, but... he has a higher chance of the Boo hiding in that sort of cupboard or wardrobe on the right side, or whatever that thing is, whatever that piece of furniture is.
Mario.
I think it's like a tape library or something, or a tape shelf. Anyway. So here's Henry and Orville, named after the inventors of the car and the airplane. Oh, not quite. Alright, so this Boo tends to leave, like, right away. But if you actually... Okay, he gets him still. I was gonna say... As a way to just, like, prevent... Or to rather, Also, yeah, funny thing is that Boo hides in... That Boo ball, if it gets, like, in the front of the door as Luigi tries to leave, he gets stuck. It, like, just interrupts the animation. But yeah, what was I saying? Before... Oh, right, as that Boo escapes, you can actually just negate some time loss if you just go through the door as it's going through the hallway. And it it just also helps, like, skips a cutscene that plays, that reveals that a Boo is there.
Mario.
Alright, looks like that Boo might be hiding in the desk or chair. Turns out it was both, but yep. Clears up the... Oh, well, actually this Boo might end up escaping because it's too high. Oh, nope. They managed their, arm pumps. So yeah, I don't know how far I got with the Boo escaping, but the reason why the Boo escapes is because you're going through all of those hit stuns on a Boo, and if you exceed the number of hit stuns, which is like 15, then it runs away. And that could be because you were too far from the Boo, or if the Boo is too high above Luigi, and even if your vacuum hitbox is inside of the Boo. Because they will just cackle like crazy if that happens. Alright, so radio just went through a minute and a half of button mashing, and we're also playing on Japanese, which means that there's just generally less text boxes to go through. And Randy will be starting his bit of mashing here as well. So yeah, it's like, it seems like radio and Andie are about a minute and 40 seconds apart. Maybe a minute 45 or so. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting. It's like, radio just went through a minute and a half of mashing, and now Andie just started his. Just started their mashing.
Mario.
Alright, good. Radio did not forget to get the ice. That ice is going to be important. Oh, dodging the spark. I think the community has nicknamed that spark to Dora the Exploder or something. I don't exactly know why, but it's just a name that they chosen. So a cool trick that Radio's doing, he's shooting the ice on top of the ghost spawn, so when they spawn, it'll get rid of their elemental protection without the animation of them getting burned. Nice thing about ice is that you can actually freeze a boo for a few seconds. Alright, Radio's gonna be coming up to Bolossus here. And hopefully Andie doesn't forget to get the ice. So the good thing so far for each of these runners is that they haven't lost a single boo yet. Because I would consider, like, Area 3 to be the most punishing. Area 4 can be as punishing, but at least you're not prevented so much from losing a boo. You can still chase it down and go after it. Whereas in, like, Area 2 or 3, you have to do backtracking, or sometimes even reset the mansion to respawn the boo. Alright, hopefully he gets this nice clean ice shot. Oh, these guys are really scattered. Oh, it's not enough. Oh my god! Look at that! Recovered! He freaking recovered that. Holy crap. Dude, that was amazing. He had like a split second to make that work. Also, I just noticed Andie and Radio picking up where they were like kind of in sync with each other. They just picked up the key at the exact same time. Oh man. But yeah, that was an insane recovery right there. Alright, Andie's going to be changing to sidestep. Not particularly because of Bogmire, or Colossus, I mean. It's for the blackout section after this. Well, I will explain. When you're in the blackout, you're actually in a different mansion that was made for making it more challenging, because the game has a lot more ghosts that will spawn. So when we're in sidestep mode, it just kind of helps to face where the ghosts are, so you don't accidentally spawn them and lose time from getting scared. So yeah, ghosts will be all over these hallways, and a lot more will appear in the rooms. Oh man, I'm not sure what happened. What was wrong with Andie's movement on Bolossus there? That might be a bit too high. He got quite a few of them. Unfortunately, depth perception in this boss is not very helpful. Okay, so Andie kind of gotten the same thing that happened to Radio, except now he has to do a 2-cycle. So the way that works now, that he has to deal with a much more aggressive AI from these boos. They have to be charging Luigi, and that's about the only time and chance. That's about the only chance you have of freezing a boo, because otherwise they're just going to run away as soon as you pull out the the ice. Alright, so radio's going into this without sidestep. Unfortunately getting scared. And then he changes immediately to sidestep, that's funny. But yeah, you can technically go through this in normal, like, standard step mode. But that does mean you have to keep constantly adjusting your angle as you're walking.
Mario!
And I don't remember if Radio knows to go for... Okay, he doesn't do that. Okay. But yeah, I learned that you can actually do Pythagoras skip with sidestep mode. And Grimly, I think, just gave Radio about a 3-second... you know, a 3-second trigger or something. Basically, his heart reveal is random. It doesn't have a limit to how long he can stand there. So it could just be like any number from like instant to I'm going to stand here for a minute and just keep waiting. Yeah, I think the longest ever recorded, I think, was like it was like somewhere between 45 and 50 seconds. And I think something almost like that happened during a race where I think they got close to a 40-second Grimly. That was a while ago. Okay, 1 double cackle, 2 double cackle. Oh, but if it wasn't for that tablecloth, I think it was because of the tablecloth that the Boo escaped at like 0 HP. I'm surprised that even worked. Getting that purple, or getting that puncher double. So it looks like the Boo could hide in these, shelves here, or in the barrel behind, maybe? Nope, never mind. Okay. Does he get the 20% chance of the Boo coming back into the breaker room? Dang. I actually don't know how low a percentage that is. I just feel like it's lower than 50. Because, yeah, typically, I mean, you can influence a Boo which direction it goes in, but if you're not kind of like in that hallway manipulating the Boo, then, you know, it kind of just goes... Oh. Andie, you haven't, did you not get the key from Grimly? Did Andie forget the key? I actually wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened, but Andie just kind of went to the basement. Oh, they didn't get Grimly yet. And Grimly sure waited a while for that to show his heart. Oh, jeez.
Mario!
That is not something you want to forget. Alright, Radio, is he going to be trying to go for the toy soldier double here? I know I commentated his last match, and I think he does go for it. But yeah, this would be the ideal setup to get it if his key winder comes off. Unfortunately, it wasn't a double, but it wasn't, you know, nothing really bad happened. Alright, so I made the mistake of calling this the Boston Burn. This is not the Boston Burn, but this is just, you know, burning all of the ghosts until they're burnt to a crisp. Now, the Boston Burn is just burning them all once and then grouping them together to get a 6-piece. Now, there is an alternate way of doing that trick, and I've seen Pablo do it a couple times where he burns them all once, and then he kind of bonks into one of the Shy Guys on the bottom right, and then tries to get them to group up together. And it is I think it is considered the fastest way of performing that trick, but it feels like it's pretty relatively new to me. So yeah. Andie, unfortunately, missing a boo right now. And Radio is going to decide to mirror work. And he gets the triple here. No problems in the armory room. The only issue is just trying to find this boo right now, and it doesn't look like either one of them is hiding in the right side. But he does get first try boo RNG, but does not get the charge that he needs. This could still work, just so long as he gets this one cycle here. Okay, perfect. Because this is considered the laggiest room in the game, or one of the laggiest, and that also affects the timing on how long you have to, how much time you wait to do your consecutive R pumps.
Mario.
Because I think it's 1 point per frame of damage you do, or something. And when the game lags, you know, each point of damage is a bit slower. Alright, looks like Andie is going to go for the single toy soldiers, which is honestly fair because it is really hard to control these ghosts. They have like the strongest pulls and the wildest, you know, movement. So trying to just keep yourself in the corner is ideally where you want to be when catching those ghosts. Alright, so Radio I think should be clearing pipe room. And ideally we want to try and get spawn the breaker room. Or, I'm sorry, spawn the breaker boo. There he is. So the funny thing is that you can actually just suck up the boo as it spawns. Because it has 0 HP. It doesn't play through the cutscene of the boo spawning. Oh, we're going to be approaching this from the right side. Hopefully he doesn't get too much... Weston doesn't get in too much trouble. Oh, and I say that. Breaks off almost immediately because this room is like really slippery. And that does affect how you try to fight this boo. Okay, so this boo could be hiding in those boxes there, or in the barrels on the top. Which looks like that's where he switched into. Oh! It's okay. The nice thing is he can recover this because he cleared pipe room. Ah! Was that 0? Oh my god, another case where he gets away at 0. You know, if I had a nickel for every time a boo escaped at 0 HP, I'd have 10 cents. I'd have 2 nickels. I don't remember how that rest of that meme goes, but it's weird that it happened twice. And the boo gets away from Andie as well. But goes back into the armory room so he doesn't have to chase it. Maybe? Maybe, please get it. Oh, okay. I was like, dude, if that boo's gonna escape again like that, that is just mean. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird it happened twice. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so here's Van Gore. Van Gore is kind of like the one who's been, infesting this mansion with all these ghosts. Oh, looks like Andie's going to be, Yeah, I guess I kind of forgot. Andie also spawned the Breaker Boo as well. Which, I mean, at this point, you know, it is technically optional. You don't necessarily have to go for Breaker Boo, but... Oh, getting punched. Radio. But yeah. I don't know what the general consensus is of, you know, do you necessarily need to clear pipe room and get this boo, or is it still faster? Oh. Man, Radio is having a lot of issues right now getting these triples. That just makes me think I'm gonna put that as a joke in the Discord after this run. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, it looks like that was the boo that escaped from Breaker. Still had a lot of HP, it looks like. But this will mean that he doesn't have to go and get the He doesn't have to get Van Gore Boo once he completes the game. Or after he gets Van Gore, he just needs to go to the basement again and go to the King Boo secret altar. So... Okay, where's the... Sorry, I have a message. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, I lost the screen for a second here. Okay, I don't know what Radio's doing. I think he's just noticed this. I think he's either taking a detour and he's noticed how far behind Andie is or something. And he's just deciding to collect the money and get the mouse from sealed room. What the heck? Okay. Oh my god, Andie, no. Another boo.
Mario!
Runs away almost at 0 HP. Dude, the fact that he actually got that mouse is crazy, because we just to put in perspective, when we're going for max percent, we have like a 20% chance of spawning that mouse. But it seems like it's much lower than that, because we just keep going in and going in and out, trying to spawn that mouse like several times. Alright, so radio's going into this King Boo boss fight at like 10 seconds. The timer has clipped. This is looking to be a world record. 80% run from radio. But yeah, it looks like he'll get a 1 hour, a 101x time. Could be like a 101.30 or 40 or something. $40 or $50 actually. Yeah. So yeah, if I had to wager, he's probably going to be doing the 2-cycle normally. The typical 2-cycle, and not going for insta-ball shots. Oh no, getting shot by the ice. And Andie's having some struggling with the... He is struggling, they are struggling with the... Oh my god, what is happening right now? Struggling with those grabbers, and Radio has to do a second try ball shot. And a 3-cycle here. Stopping at 200 HP is to prevent King Bowser from putting his head on backwards so he doesn't run around the stadium. Stadium. I meant stage. Alright, gets a 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 33-second run. I will mark him as the winner. And Andie just collected his, oh. Andie just collected his key. He doesn't need to, they don't need to get the boo. They just spawned the boo for lulz. Oh, and the boo just went into the hallway there. Radio decides he's not going to interview. Okay, well GG's Radio, thanks for putting on a good run. But could you at least, you know, if you're still here, do you want to explain why you wanted to go on a detour into the hidden room? Were you just wanting to collect the sealed room mouse? So yeah, when you guys were in like area 2, you guys were pretty like, you guys were within like 20 seconds of each other, and then, you know, Radio was just kind of extending his lead. Or rather, Andie was just kind of like falling behind because of like that boo incident in area 3. And then like all crazy things happened in area 4 for sure. But that was just really funny, or just like entertaining to watch. So yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a boo escaped at 0 HP, I'd have 2 nickels. I know it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Okay, so I'm looking at the race time timer, and I noticed that Andie, the timer is still going, but we'll see what happened. Alright, grab the... oh, shoot the ball at the head. Oh no! Alright, gonna have to wait for these balls again. Oh man, this is not gonna be a very good cycle. Is King Boo gonna be like... oh, okay, okay. Oh, not quite, yeah. He's gonna go back inside his head, or his body. Yeah, so King Boo is a really brutal boss to fight. King Boo and Bowser. And it's like, if you can't keep him, if you can't keep Bowser, you know, in his starting position throughout the whole fight, this is the kind of thing that will just happen. So maybe Andie can recover with a 3 cycle here. And maybe try to finish this out. Oh, and gets hit by the ice again. Is he just... what is he gonna do? What are they gonna do? I guess they're just 200 exactly. Well, yeah. That means he can get this 4th cycle down. Oh, getting bonked. Okay. I guess he's just gonna... take the L, but yeah. No, this game is brutal, dude. We'll call it there once this is done. Yeah, man, so... oh, that's it. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay, 2 HP. Well, hey, we appreciate you sticking through this, sticking it out. No deaths. Alright, so, I presume if you, Andie, if you don't want to do an interview, that's fine. But, I have been messaged. I was messaged before that there is another... oh, looks like they want to come in. That's cool. Hey, Andy.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I mean, you stuck it through, and that's all that we could ask for, you know?
I didn't expect to win anyway. I was just mad that it kept going so badly.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't looking great for either, for, radio either. I mean, it was
Yeah,
just a lot of crappy things happening, but yeah. Um,
just gotta deal with this travel run sometimes.
yeah, but it's like King Boo is a really brutal boss to fight if you can't if you can't just keep him in that starting position and getting that 3 cycle or something. But yeah,
It really sucks if you don't practice.
yeah. So radio will just move on to, and this is losers bracket. So
Oh yeah.
radio racing against Kai. So
Good luck.
if he keeps practicing, hopefully he'll be prepared to race against him in a week or so. But yeah. GG's to you guys for the race. And yeah, all that's left right now is we need to wrap this up, but all that's left is another race that's happening is between Pharaoh and Elite Spud happening on SpeedGaming 5. So if you guys are wanting to see how that race goes, it's another Luigi's Mansion race, so go check them out. But yeah, if there's nothing else that we need to say, we will be heading off. All right. Well, GG's to you both, and thank you guys for watching.